is, may I please have a letter of the alphabet?
J.
J, great. And can I have a word that starts with the letter J? Any article in
Jacket.
Jacket, lovely. Jacket.
Jacket.
I think it was lovely.
Yeah?
Yes. I think you'll find working up here. I think it's your finest work yet, Pierre.
I think it's quite good, but I think resting on your laurels at this point in your career would be suicide.
Samantha.
This is how we create genius.
I know. You know Pierre's nutty. Remember last time he almost threw himself off of the French bridge into the... Pierre takes genius almost to death, Samantha.
I know, but we have a good cut-back-up situation going on. It works.
Understand that. And my lovely Samantha, you are beautiful and lovely and smart in every single way.
Oh, Ephraim. Right?
Neither do I suppose. Oh, yeah.
I'm going back to the French bridge.
Oh!
He looks to us for stability. We can't fight in front of him. How long are we going to wait? 15 minutes?
15 minutes, I'm sure he'll be back. If not, then we shout, call the authorities.
Call the authorities! We love him! We don't want him to die!
Yes, Pierre is a genius in all manners and aspects.
Or he'll be one soon! I just think he needs more time for growth!
Pierre already has greatness inside of him. He just needs to find it more.
Maybe if he applied himself!
You know, if Pierre does kill himself, we're screwed, right?
Oh, very smart.
And then, what politicians here in France, how would they get their tailor-made suits without Pierre?
We'd have to go back to the orphanage.
Oh, making clothes for little kids? I hate it! Hate it! Their little grubby little hands, and little grubby little arms, and little grubby little feet and legs. I hate making clothes for them, Samantha. Even thinking about it makes me just feel exasperated.
Where else are we going to find a protege but an orphanage? It's a work in profit. It's a long con. You know how this works.
I know. Pierre. Remember when Pierre, he was but an 8-year-old boy,
Yeah.
and the headmaster slapped him when he asked for more porridge? It was like, what is this, a story of Oliver Twist? Remember that?
But he had taken that bed sheet and he had just sort of fashioned it into like a culotte. And I said, look at this one, Ephraim. This is our ticket out of here.
You have an eye for genius.
I hope he's not dead. I really do.
Without Pierre, our lives would be meaningless. We would have to kill ourselves too. The only boy that we raised is our only son.
It would be a shame if the only thing he really applied himself to successfully was his own dad.
French bridge is closed. I will hang myself in my room.
The French bridge is never closed.
No.
Oh, leave off of it, sweetie. You are not going to die if you don't go to homecoming in that dress. Okay?
I will die. No, I will flat out choke and die. My insides will be outsides, and I will be dead.
Now, let me be a little melodramatic, okay? Daddy
Don't say I'm melodramatic!
Daddy just got furloughed, and homecoming's not going to be that great for you this year.
Brian furloughed, Dad? Do you want to know what happened to me yesterday in the cafeteria? Brian looked at me twice.
The swarthy-looking fellow?
Yeah, the swarthy looking fellow. Dad, it meant so much to me. This could define my high school career. This is everything. And if I don't wear this dress to homecoming, I'm gonna die. Because Brian's not gonna look at me and he's gonna look at someone else, and I don't care that you're furloughed.
Neither does your mom. She actually called me, just left me a voicemail laughing. She said, in your face. I'm trying my best, honey.
Mom always thought you should have gone corporate dad.
Okay, that's work
Yeah.
I do at the FDA is very important. Epidemiology is a very important field of study. Okay? This whole entire world could be overrun with an epidemic, and then your father will be.
Where do you think I get it from? Don't you know how I feel? I feel furloughed. I will be furloughed.
We're down here in the basement, and I'm just saying we can do better, Marvin. You know, there's only so many
Ways to organize a basement?
infinite ways to organize, but there's only so many ways to appease them. You know? I mean, God, I would have loved to have had a normal family life and childhood, but I was plucked in my prime to do their organizing. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm so happy to be here with you.
Guys, I have so many memories in all these albums, I just need you to put them in some boxes. These are all my baby albums of my beautiful children, okay?
Yes.
Get back to organizing.
Now, we
please.
were thinking of doing the memorabilia over in that corner,
It's
maybe?
not called memorabilia, it's just family memories. Those are memories you make with family when you're loved. Well, guys, good luck. I'll bring you some lemonade in an hour.
All right, thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you. I never knew my father, Davis. That's done, she said. Almost like she knew.
They should hear everything. They plucked us and put us here in the basement. Kind of stuff me too, Mark.
They just take those of us, ain't got no one to love us, they just help us organize their love. That's what they do.
Your dad.
Davis, you're 5 years older than me, tops.
I hope.
Yeah. I appreciate it though, Davis. Now let's keep organizing this basement, all right? We got the schedule. She's coming down that lemonade. We gotta make it look good. Davis, don't you cry on me. We are not crying in this basement. We are above that. Although we're below. Put that box of antique toys over in the antique toy section. Man up.
Oh, after all these years, you'd think they'd learn how to keep their antique toys tidy.
I think they arranged it in a sort of cockamamie way because it makes it seem homey. I'm pretty sure they pulled that eye out of that doll. That looks like a handmade job right there. That's no years of love and care wearing it down. This is fabricated nonsense right here. Look at this. This is a sit and spin. This is an antique. I never had a sit and spin.
I'll bet that if you had known your father, I'd look exactly like him.
Davis. My father was Irish or what, Italian? You have bright red hair. I appreciate it, Davis. I appreciate it.
That is great that the two of you are here, but where is your son? I need my role.
Oh, yes.
We have everything on hangers. He's going to come.
Listen, Queen Isabel.
Yes.
This is the couture line. This is everything that you asked for. It's quite nice.
And we guarantee that Pierre made every single one of these.
I don't, it doesn't feel like genuine Pierre.
Oh,
Quite a very crazy accusation.
Hey, you guys, don't this sweater going to make you guys.
thanks.
I'm gonna run over to the French Bridge. Heard some action is going on over there. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm just gonna take a break.
That is, don't.
Who is that coming in?
That is a crazy person.
Good. I don't know who he is.
No,
Weirdo.
Just
Weirdo.
Weirdo. Just didn't want him to murder you. So
Exactly. Playing your little weirdo games and
Yes.
wouldn't hurt you, Queen.
This cape.
Dress me as he would. Yeah. It doesn't feel like Pierre! That didn't feel like a Pierre Pat. Pierre! Where is your son?
He should be here.
He's a little boy.
He is a little boy with the mind of a big man. And I love that boy.
Oh, we
And I will have known across the whole entire kingdom. And you will be making clothes for the orphan.
No.
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 I know.
No.
He
He's
is
almost here. Where is he?
He should be here any moment. Come here. Listen, he shall be here any. Calling him?
It's ringing.
Okay.
Voicemail.
So, what you gonna want to do your first day on the job at the Suicide Hotline is?
I got this, dude. I'm so on top of this. I'm an expert. All right.
You worked at the Suicide Hotline before?
No. But I've talked a lot of IT customers through some reboots. Shutdowns. All right. I've talked some people down. They wanted to commit suicide when their Mac was like crashing. They were like, I can't do my design project. I gotta kill myself. Yeah, I told them I'm an expert.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Here we go.
You want to take it?
Of course. Montgomery County Suicide Hotline, how may I help you? I can tell you're feeling some pain, and that's okay. Why don't we start with your name? I heard Misha. Oh, okay. It's never your fault, honey. It's always his fault. It's his fault that you're crying. Now, this is what you're going to do. You're going to hang up with me. You're going to text message him. And you're going to tell him that you're going to go and sleep with his best friend. And everything will basically resolve itself. Okay, just hold for 1 second.
What the hell? You gotta keep her on the line.
She's on hold. She's cool. She's holding.
Did you tell her to go text her? What's wrong with you?
I can tell from the way that she's crying, she's basically suffering from a problem with her boyfriend. It's very clear whenever a girl's crying, it's because of a guy.
A lot of times because of a guy, but you can't be sure.
All right, hold on. Michigan? You still there? Is it because of a guy? Okay. I'm gonna take that as a yes. Killing yourself is not an option. How am I doing so far?
And now it's so good. I'm feeling worried.
You want to jump in the saddle here? You think you can do this better than me? Oh, looks like we got another hotline over there.
Whew, Suicide Hotline after me for assistance.
So, I'm trying to turn on my computer. It just won't turn on. And my computer's the only friend I have on Friday night. And I'm thinking about just ending it, because if I can't get online and talk to Starlight 757, then she's not gonna think that I really love her.
Okay,
I need help with my computer.
no problem, no problem.
Or else I'm gonna kill myself.
I can walk you through this. Press Control Alt Delete.
Control, all,
You're trying to reboot somebody's life?
It's an actual computer.
It's computer issues?
I got it.
Okay.
What's happening?
There's a blank screen just blinking at me.
Okay.
It's blinking, man, it's blinking.
Okay, great.
It's blinking, man.
In control.
What?
In control.
Okay, control.
In control.
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 Control's not going to do anything. You have to use that with another key combination. Hitting control by itself does nothing.
It's not working. Is there another key combination I gotta use it with?
Sir, you want to have control of your life, is what I'm trying to say.
You haven't even asked them what OS is running. I'm telling you, if you're doing away with Control Alt Delete, you're going to be obsolete in a couple months.
Sir, are you there? Sir?
Let me get back to my call.
Sir?
This is Jenny. I'll try it. Fresh?
Yeah.
You see, this man is going into a memory of when he was a child with his grandmother, who would bake him snickerdoodles, and they would hold hands together, spinning around as they would stuff each other's faces with snickerdoodles.
All right, what else do you have for me?
Meatloaf. Think you'll find this meatloaf, do the trick?
What's that?
Yep.
Where do you purchase your ingredients?
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods? Whole Foods.
Whole Foods, completely.
It's the memory of a man. He was fighting in the French War against the British, and he was the cook making meatloaf for all the French soldiers. And the French soldiers would come to him and high-five him with his delectable meatloaf making skills.
Well, so far, ladies, you are passing the snickerdoodle and the meatloaf on the second course. Let's see what you have for your third course.
This is a blend of lentils, red beans, and a secret sauce.
Bold choice.
And again, I think that you'll find it as a trick.
Definitely.
What sort of secret?
of the French-American War, and there's muskets and firing into the Indians.
We see a memory of a man who has just come home from war, and he finds his wife has been cheating on him with his best friend, Sam, and this memory starts making him convulse and cry.
How they were waiting so long to get it, whether or not they got this contract.
He starts weeping and crying with the memory that the woman that he loved would cheat on him, and that he then got a shotgun from the hidden cardboard, and in his memory, it shot his wife and her cheating lover.
So the orphans are amazing. And I'm sorry, but the clothes are just not raggy enough. I know it's weird to say, but it's just Pierre, he would have had a little bit of a better ragginess.
Pierre!
Forget about
Pierre!
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 Done! Benito! Hasta luesta! Konnichiwa!
Pierre did good work, though. Because, I mean, Pierre was great. Pierre. Pierre?
Ladies and gentlemen, next up on our tour of famous world bridges, we have the German Bridge. There you go, right over there. And
What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take a left on English Street.
Okay.
A right on Poland Boulevard.
All right.
And
Death to the French! Death to the French! Death to the French! Death to the French!
it's a hard knock life.
For us!
And now for a tour of the most antique toys in all the world. You've got Cabbage Patch dolls, dice.
I'm actually thinking you'll find it's called
Announcing homecoming queen and king, Brian and Melanie!
I'm afraid this is your ex-wife. In your face, you got furloughed. I told you should incorporate you dickless, spineless pieces, right?
You didn't wear that suit to homecoming.
That's right, I'm alive.
Grandson, it's snickerdoodle time.
Alright, get a family photo, one for the album. Get in there real quick. And good. Alright.
And next up on our tour, we have the Afghanistan Bridge.
It's a
Tick, 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 tick.
And next up on our tour, we have the Missing Father Bridge.
Dad?
Dad?
I'm right here, just in time to save you from the orphanage. I can't believe your mom dropped you off like that.
No.
She didn't tell me anything about it.
No. What do you think of this dress? Do you think I look nice in this dress?
No, you look terrible.
Look, I don't want to make love, I just want to stand very close to you and hold your shoulder.
French. Yo, this is like Jay-Z. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us.
Get up there, potentially talented babies in the bin. Potentially talented orphan babies.
Particularly talented, but we take her anyway.
Toss them on in. We sort them out ourselves, so you don't have to.
Lisa. Yes.
It's the moment company.
So they say your name is Pierre, eh? You've met me and my wife already. You're quite the clothier.
You're okay. You could be better. With our help.
With our help, you could be the best, Pierre. Have you ever had a dream, Pierre? A dream to be the best? A dream to be a genius? Because that's what you are, boy. A genius. How would you feel about leaving this orphanage and having a home? A clothing shop?
Thank you very much.